place. Okay, now we'll study SS of grade 8, chapter 2, environmental pollution. This chapter already we have started. I've explained first the water pollution. Okay, and you are aware we have the many pollutions, so we'll learn in the detail. So first I've explained you about the water pollution, and in that we have learned that how the dirty water released from the industries and how it's destroyed or the damaged the life of aquatic life, like how it get the dirty water mixed with the river, streams, ponds, and it cause aquatic life, vegetations, and our life too, because that water comes through the rivers into the houses. So we have seen that government should have to take care. They needs to take the steps how to improve the drainage of the factories and the industries, so the dirty water should not get dissolved in the water. So now we'll see the next pollution, which is air pollution. This is also the most important pollution. So we'll see the air pollution is also the major concern of the world. Water pollution also we have learned that because of that we face the many problems, and as we have started the air pollution, this is also the major problem for the world. Now as we have seen in the water pollution and in the introduction I have explained you, development is necessary for the every nation or for every country, right? So if we are developing any city or the villages, so we need to start up with the factories and the industries. So industries develop in cities and villages. Okay, so the smoke which comes out from the industries and the factories which is set up in the cities and villages, it's amitate. What is the meaning of amitate? Amitate means to get mixed, to come out. So the gas and the smoke comes out and mixed with the air, so it causes air pollution. आपने देखा होगा फैक्ट्रीज और इंडस्ट्रीज जो वर्क करती है, सो ऑन द टॉप जो स्मोक निकलता है, जो गैसेस निकलती हैं, so that causes the air pollution because it gets mixed with the air in the atmosphere. So increase in the usage of mineral oil. Nowadays we have seen that mineral oil, the usage of mineral oils is increasing day by day. Mineral oil we can use for the ears, for the constipation, for the lubricant based oil, which is distillation of petroleum. Even we can see the Vaseline jelly, which is made up by the petroleum jelly. ठीक है, petroleum jelly, and that for that mineral oil is used. So mineral oil we can use in many of the different ways. So nowadays usage of mineral oil is also increases, and the gases like hydrocarbons, nitrogen oxide, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, all these gases are increasing day by day. In the last term 1 chapter also we have seen that due to these gases, जैसे कि ये gases का यूसेज जो है वो बहुत बढ़ गया है कोई ना कोई चीज को यूज करने में, तो जैसे कि ये गैसेस इंक्रीज होती है तो इट गेट मिक्स्ड, इट गेट मर्ज्ड विद द एयर, जो हमारी फ्रेश एयर होती है उससे मर्ज हो जाती है. सो बिकॉज ऑफ दैट ऑल्सो एयर पॉल्यूशन इंक्रीजेस, एंड यू ऑल नो द कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इफ इंक्रीज, अगर उसका प्रपोर्शन इंक्रीज हो जाता है एयर में, सो द टेम्परेचर ऑफ द अर्थ और द टेम्परेचर ऑफ द एटमॉस्फेयर इज ऑल्सो increases. So CO2 proportion increase. अब CO2 proportion, as I said, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड का proportion अगर increase हो जाता है, so it creates the problem. अर्थ का जो टेम्परेचर है वो हाई हो जाता है. And why कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड proportion increases? Due to the cutting of trees and the global warming. And I have explained you in the previous chapter that global warming happens with the combination of all these gases in the earth. So deforestation is also a big problem for us because deforestation due to the increase of the air pollution. If we cut down the trees if we cut down the forest, obviously there will be the air pollution. It creates problem of air. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा air हमें नहीं मिल पाएगी. So somewhere deforestation is also a big problem for us. And as you have seen, the dust particles are also floating in the air. Dust particles, आप कभी भी अगर आप घर का क्लीन करते हो घर को, if you are dusting anything, तो जब सनलाइट आती है, जब सनलाइट पूरी वहाँ पे गिरती है, when you clean something, तो अगर आप उसे जब छांटते हो, when you dust, so you must have observed that छोटे छोटे कुछ particles निकलते हैं, तो that is known as the dust particles, and because of that many of people are having the cold, cough, like that allergy. ये इस टाइप की डिजीज भी क्रिएट होती है. अब जैसे आपने देखा होगा, आई कैन गिव वन एग्जांपल, व्हेन समवन इज डस्टिंग, या तो कुछ क्लीनिंग होता है, तो वो जो डस्ट निकलती है, जो गैस निकलता है, किसी को छींक आ जाती है, किसी को खांसी आ जाती है, तो किसी को कोल्ड हो जाता है, तो दीज डिजीज comes from the dust particles, means किसी को एलर्जी होती है, so that it attracts the particles, और वो हमारे अगर बॉडी में जाते हैं तो हमारे वो डिजीज क्रिएट कर लेते हैं. Now the air pollution also causes the disease like asthma, breathing problem, lungs infection, etc. These are the disease which comes from the air pollution, and the cold, cough and allergy. I have explained you the dust particles which float in the air. Due to that, this disease can be happen to the people. Now this I have explained you increase in the temperature. As I told, the carbon dioxide or these gases increase, their temperature increases or it mixes with the air, so temperature of the earth goes high. Poisonous gas mixed with the raindrops and cause acid rain, harmful for animals and vegetation. If you remember that we have learned in the water pollution that the water which comes to the drain water which comes to mixed with the river, ponds. So due to that, food grains and vegetations get destroyed. So in the same manner, poisonous gas mixed with the raindrops, जो गैसेस होती है मिक्स्ड विद द रेन ड्रॉप्स, ऑब्वियसली वो वेपर बन के जो ऊपर जाता है, अगेन रेन कम्स, सो दैट रेन कॉल्ड एसिड रेन, व्हिच इज हार्मफुल फॉर द एनिमल्स एंड वेजिटेशन. अगेन इट क्रिएट्स द प्रॉब्लम फॉर द वेजिटेशन. अगर वो एसिड रेन वेजिटेशन को होगी तो कहीं ना कहीं जो क्रॉप्स होते हैं, जो वेजिटेशन होती है, इट्स नॉट ग्रो प्रॉपरली. सो फॉर stop the air pollution, we need to take some action. We need to prevent some of the steps which can control the air pollution. So certain rules for preventing air pollution. Now the rules like the equipments that can filter and harmful gases should be developed and installed. We need to install that type of equipments which can filter the harmful gases, जो हार्मफुल गैसेस को अच्छे से फिल्टर कर सके, उसको निकाल सके, जो खराब गैसेस है उसको अलग कर सके, सो दैट हमारा जो पॉल्यूशन है वो ज़्यादा खराब नहीं होगा और जो गैस निकलेगी इट वोंट बी हार्मफुल. डू नॉट फॉलो द नॉर्म, शुड द पनिश, फाइन और शट डाउन. यस, इफ द गवर्नमेंट इज इम्प्लीमेंटिंग द स्ट्रिक्ट रूल रिगार्डिंग द एयर पॉल्यूशन, regarding to control the air pollution, so if any industry or the people, the factories, if should do not follow the norms given by the government, should be punished like in the way of fine, or that industry or factory should be shut down. Environmental awareness campaign. Yes, to prevent the air pollution, how to control the air pollution, government should have the environment awareness campaign. environment awareness होना चाहिए, लाइक लोगों को पता चलना चाहिए कि किस तरीके से इक्विपमेंट्स इंस्टॉल किए जाएं, कौन से इक्विपमेंट्स आते हैं, हाउ टू कंट्रोल द एयर पॉल्यूशन. सो पॉल्यूशन फ्री फ्यूल, CNG and LPG. Yes, we need to use fuels like CNG and LPG so that the gas which comes out from the vehicle, it should not be come out and it should not mix with the air, तो वो खराब एयर जो है वो मिक्स ना हो सके. And lastly, petrol and diesel, usage of petrol and diesel should be judicially. if we will not use petrol and diesel in a proper manner, in a judiciary manner, so in the next time or the next generation will face the scarcity for the same. So somewhere the usage of petrol and diesel should be less. And how it will be less? If we will be having the less vehicles. And the PUC, all you have heard the name PUC. PUC is for the it is the certificate of the vehicle. अगर आपने बहुत सारे ऐसे vehicles देखे होंगे जिसमें से black color का smoke निकलता है, किसी में से कुछ smoke नहीं निकलता है. So जिसमें से smoke नहीं निकलता है, it means उसका engine पूरा बरोबर है और उसके अंदर जो installed किए हुए equipments it is okay. And they are giving that the PUC is for the certificate कि आपका जो vehicle है it is perfect. उसका जो इंजन है इट इज परफेक्ट और वहां से जो स्मोक निकलता है इट इज नॉट हार्मफुल फॉर द एयर. बट जिनमें से धुएं निकलते हैं, जो व्हीकल्स में से आपने देखा हो कि स्मोक निकलता है, सो इट इज नॉट प्रॉपर. मींस अगर वो चेक करवाने जाए तो उसमें कुछ ना कुछ प्रॉब्लम निकलेगी. सो पीयूसी शुड बी देयर फॉर द व्हीकल और हर किसी को ये सर्टिफिकेट व्हीकल के लिए होना चाहिए. सो लाइक दैट वी नीड टू prevent the air pollution. These were the some steps which need to take care for prevention of the air pollution. Now the next topic will be the land pollution. Now the topic is land pollution. As we have seen the air pollution, water pollution which is visible and somewhere it gets disturbed in the atmosphere. Now we'll see the land pollution which is not very easily visible, but this is the evident of the large scale in this world. This is a big problem we can see. So as you can see, it is not visible properly, but in this world it become evident on the large scale. We can see the dump, solid waste dump which comes by the industries, factories, and can be easily seen. So now the problem is growing industries and polluted water from the drains flow on the ground. As we have already seen that water gets polluted by its drainage, the water comes out by the drains, air gets polluted by smoke and gases. So from the drainage, the industries which are growing, that industries send the polluted water from their drainage system on the ground. उनकी वजह से जो ग्राउंड पे डंप या फिर गंदगी फैल जाती है it because of the industries. Now the people who run industries and factories always acquire more land. The people, those who are running the industries or the factories, always they acquire more land. हमेशा वो यही सोचते हैं कि we should have the more land. मतलब जो लैंड की जो सरफेस है और जो लैंड की जो जगह है वो बहुत ज़्यादा होनी चाहिए, so that in the future if they want to implement a new plant or a new industry, so that they can do easily. That's why for their betterment and for their future development they are seeking for the more land. Now if they got the agricultural land, अगर कोई भी इंडस्ट्रीज जो खोलना चाहते हैं, इंडस्ट्रीज सेटअप करना चाहते हैं, if that person acquires the agricultural land, so उससे क्या होगा? Obviously it pollutes by its dump and the solid waste. अब अगर कोई एग्रीकल्चर लैंड पे कोई भी इंडस्ट्रीज होती है तो वो जो लैंड है it is for the agriculture, for the vegetation, for the crop, etc. For that purpose we can use that land. If they acquire this agricultural land, so what will be there? The land which used for the agriculture that pollutes by its dump, उसके कचरे से, and not in the form of the liquid, but the solid wastage होती है उनके फॉर्म में वो लैंड जो है वहाँ की pollute हो जाएगी. And you all are aware, plastics means polythene. Nowadays people are using much. Okay, so it is a non-degradable substances. You have already studied in the lower grades what is degradable and the non-degradable. Degradable substances which can easily dissolve in the soil, but non-degradable it cannot dissolve in the soil, which can be plastic. अगर solid में प्लास्टिक मिक्स की जाए और प्लास्टिक कभी मिट्टी में डिजॉल्व हो जाए, सॉरी रह जाए या अंदर दफन हो जाए, तो इफ़ यू विल सी आफ्टर मैनी डेज और आफ्टर few months, that polythene will be there, it won't dissolve with the soil, so that's why it's called non-gradable and which is harmful for anyone. So we'll see now the urban waste like plastic, scrap and chemical dumped on the urban cities. अर्बन सिटीज़ में किस तरीके के वेस्ट निकल सकते हैं, कौन से वेस्ट हो सकते हैं? तो वेस्ट लाइक प्लास्टिक विच आई हैव टोल्ड विच पीपल आर यूजिंग मोर, स्क्रैप जो चीज़ें यूज नहीं आती, टूट जाती हैं, खराब हो जाती है, दैट थिंग, एंड द केमिकल्स विच वी आर यूजिंग फॉर द वेजिटेशन और फॉर द एग्रीकल्चर दैट डम द लैंड। ठीक है, वो लैंड को खराब कर सकती है, क्योंकि ये सारी चीज़ें अगर कहीं पे इकट्ठा होगी तो ऑब्वियसली वो हवा के जरिए, विंड के जरिए कहीं ना कहीं उड़ के वहाँ जाएगी, सो समवेयर इट पॉल्यूट्स द लैंड. नाउ वी हैव सीन द वेजिटेशन. फॉर द वेजिटेशन nowadays chemical people are using more, farmers are using more chemical fertilizer. Why they are using more chemical fertilizers? Because they have to increase their production. उनको अपना प्रोडक्शन जो है वो बहुत जल्दी ग्रो करना है और बहुत ज़्यादा ग्रो करना है. सो इन दैट मैनर जस्ट टू हैव द मोर बिजनेस, सो फार्मर्स आर यूजिंग मोर केमिकल फर्टिलाइजर ताकि उनका जो प्रोडक्शन है ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा यूज हो सके, सॉरी इंक्रीज हो सके. सो नाउ एज वी हैव सीन द water comes from the industries, the polluted water comes from the industries by their drainage. If that water used for the irrigation, so obviously it pollutes the grains, vegetables and etc which we are growing on the agriculture land, which we have studied here also this point. If the polluted water comes from the industries or from the factories, from their drainage system, if that polluted water will use for the agriculture or for the vegetations, obviously the vegetations which was growing over there on through the irrigation in the field, so that will be polluted and somewhere it is harmful for our body. So due to all these things, tuberculosis and bone disease type of disease can be occur to the people. इन सब की वजह से ट्यूबरक्लोसिस और बोन डिजीज जैसी बीमारियां भी हो सकती है. सो दैट प्लास्टिक, सॉलिड वेस्ट मटेरियल एंड पॉल्यूटेड वाटर डिस्ट्रॉय माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स. नाउ विल सी द प्रिवेंशन ऑफ द लैंड पॉल्यूशन इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो. हाउ वी हैव prevent the land pollution, what steps we need to take for preventing the land pollution. I hope you all have understand the air pollution and land pollution properly. Go through with this video and go through the land pollution and air pollution, both the topic in the textbook. Whatever doubts you will be having, we will solve in the next live session. Till that time, take care, be at your place. Thank you and good day all of you.